Hello, everybody. It's Pastor Chris Wilson from St. Andrew. And last Sunday, we started the new series on the Lord's Prayer, and we talked specifically about how we acknowledge God. And this week, we'll look at the next verse in that prayer, which basically says, "Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." And so the theme for this week is how we live on this earth. It seems like so often many people think about what happens to us after we leave this earth. But Jesus was really more concerned about what we do at the time we're given while we're here and how important it is to live in the moment the best we can. Now, the word kingdom can come with some problematic components. It has kind of a patriarchal kind of feel to it. So sometimes we can use, to replace kingdom, you can actually use the word kingdom is another way to think about that, kind of a kin kind of connection we have with one another. There's another phrase that's used for kingdom that was penned by Martin Luther King Jr. that's entitled the beloved community. It's actually a phrase that I like using a lot that talks about what it means to be in relationship with one another on this earth in the way that God intended or hoped for humanity to care for one another. And we think about language like that, rather than thy kingdom come, thy will be done, it's almost like a directive, but it's really more of an invitation for how we care for one another and how we care for the very world that we've been blessed to live on. And so instead of worrying about tomorrow and what happens to us when our life comes to a close, the opportunity, the invitation Jesus makes in the prayer is that every day is an opportunity to reflect the character of God and how we care and treat one another. So as we enter in the second week, we'll kind of look at this kind of earthly roles that we play and the relationships that we are called to cultivate in and around us. Relationships people we know, as well as people we've yet to meet, and the benefit and the strengths those people we've yet to meet, what they can mean to us in our life. So I hope you join us in the second week as we dive maybe a little deeper into the Lord's Prayer.